What's up, everybody? It's your boy Melvin here for another review, and today I'm going to review the most famous, infamous saga of all of comedy, filmed by 20th Century Fox. It's called Revenge of the Nerds. So, before we start the review, have you subscribed? Did you hit the bell? If not, what are you waiting for? You waiting for the alpha betas to kick you out of your house? So let's begin the review by hitting the subscribe bell and hitting the bell because hey, we appreciate that very much. And let's begin. To make this simple and easy, this will be divided in four since there's two theatrical films and two television films. So we're gonna divide it in four. So make it much easier. Like the last time, we're gonna make this like an hour long. It'll be one way trip to Sleep Town. So we're going to start the one that started all, the 1984 film Revenge of the Nerds, which came out in 1984 and was a success at the time and a bit now with the you know what I'm going to talk about. So let's begin what I'm going to talk about, the review. So we have 2 stars, Louis Skolnick and Gilbert, two best friends who are starting their freshman year in college at Adams College, which, fun fact, it was actually filmed at University of Arizona. Ain't that interesting? And once they arrived, Louis's dad gave him the pep talk, which, if you don't recognize him, I forgot his name, but if you ever seen the movie Babe, he's the farmer who owns Babe. And also, he's the famous scientist from Star Trek lore. Dr. Krotnik, is it? Who was the first to break the warp speed barrier in First Contact, which is dubbed First Contact Day. Yeah. But this will be his only appearance. He'll appear in all 4. But yeah, continue. As you know, James Cromwell. Okay, that was the name of the guy. James Cromwell. So yeah. They arrive at the university, the college, effort, and damn, do they carry a heavy bag. I mean, these are trunks. And they go to their freshman dorms, which, as usual, until they pass the infamous sorority house, Alpha Beta house. It was like a house party. Until Ogre, one of the jocks, a massive behemoth, spots Louis and Gilbert and shouts, "Nerds!" And then everybody starts chanting, "Nerds, nerds!" And the other two looked around until Ogre just dropped the guy. Literally, he was holding something upside down. When he saw, he's like, "Nerds!" He just let him go, and he just fell. I don't know how many feet. I think that guy is dead already. And they continue to their freshman dorm, which, face it, at their dorms, they start setting up like a robot, including some old posters, old school computers from the 80s, which, damn. I call that nostalgia to those who are from that time period. I'm from the 90s, so shit. Including a robot built-in warning system in case they have a girl in the dorm. And their usual laugh, like, like that. Back at the Alpha Betas, one of the idiots found one of his fireball, which is the liquid used for performers to blow fire, where you spend the liquid, which caused a major fire and burned down their fraternity. The dean, including the coach, played by the great, forgot his name, shit. John Houseman? No, is it Houseman? I know who he is. He voices Solly from Monsters Inc. Shit. He also played Fred Flintstone. Goddamn. Ugh. Hold it. Fuck. John Goodman. Okay, John Goodman. Damn. Why can't I keep remembering? Those guys are too easy to forget if you remember those faces. They voiced your childhood, damn it. So yeah. Decided to take over the freshman dorms by throwing them out. Literally, just throwing them out through the window. And all the freshmen had to sleep in the basketball gym. Which we got introduced by our other fellow nerds. Booger. Poindexter, Takashi, Wormser. By the looks of him, he's like, I don't know what. I think he's the youngest college student. I think he's like 15 or 16. So yeah. Lamar, and many others. Well, they told them to join the fraternity. Lewis and Gilbert are looking around. They passed the female sorority. Forgot their names. Shit. The Pies, which they are dubbed. One named Betty Charles, who is fuck. Chad's girlfriend, I think. Yeah. Convinced them to join the Alpha Betas, and when they entered the dorms, which it was formerly the fraternity, which is formerly their old dorms, which Chad offers them 2 condoms because guess what? That's a fucking goat. Literally, there was a goat there until they got them in their tidy whities, acted as a virgin until they liar and holds them down. Back at the gym, Booger was cheating Takashi, like, hey, I know Takashi's a nice guy, but hey, oh boy. Until both of them return, covered in feathers. Damn, and they all look. So they decided to find their own place by which manually they managed to calculate all the places they can rent. They found until Lewis found an abandoned one, which, hey, it works for them. They start cleaning up the place quite well. Now, they do is to find a fraternity to accept them, which the Greek Council, well, denied. So they decided to look at other fraternities until they managed to get one from Lambda, an all-black fraternity, with help from the head of the group, JT, I think. More like a party to show them how much they want to join the Lambs. Problem is, they need dates. So one of the Fives again come over there, dressed in their ceremonial gowns, which those typical like with the candlelight. So they decided that then Booger invited the other sorority, Omega Mu. Yeah. Since the Fives are the hot chicks, the Moos are, well, you guys want to moo. So yeah. The party was going to get dull until bring in the weed and some Michael Jackson music, and we got a good party. Everyone's having a great time. I think Lewis actually lost his virginity because he's dressed as Hugh Hefner walking down the stairs after he's finished with a pipe. Then the Alpha Betas and the Pies play a damn joke by releasing pigs into the place. They walk outside and they just mooned them. I meant the Alpha Betas, not the women. We wish that happened. After that, they decided to plot their revenge. First on the Fives by a panty raid. Anybody know what that is? Because, hey, why not? During that, Wormser and Lamar start to drill holes and put cameras everywhere, while the rest distract them during the panty raid, literally. And oh boy, do they go waha! After that, they're at their place, watching the cameras, and oh boy, do they get sighted on some titties and coochie. Until Booger panned out. Hey, I'm getting tired of this. I want to see some bush. Pan down. And boy, the famous words he said were, "We got bush." And Takashi, hair pie. Oh my god. To me, it's pretty funny. Takashi trying to learn it. It's just, I don't know why he learns from Booger, but hey, it's still funny though. And during the day, they went to the massage room where the Alpha Beta, who are part of the football team, massage until they learn about this liquid that is actually high as hell. What they do? They pour the stuff in the jock straps. And during a pep talk with the coach, they started feeling the burning sensation until they started to run towards the shower room. And oh boy, when they called JT about it, they became honorary members of Lambda Lambda Lambda, or Tri-Lambs, what they're called. And yeah, after that, the Alpha Betas don't cease fire. Literally. They literally just put a burning cross, a burning sign that says nerds. Damn. Going to racist territory, aren't we? Instead of the burning cross, is the cross that says nerds. Ouch. So the only way they can deal with them is in the Greek games, which the Alphabetas held power there. So they decided to play the games along the other side, Omega Mu. And during the games, the first one was I think it was the tug of war, yeah. Which, face it. So they decided to let go of the rope, and the Alphabetas fell on their butts. First was the arm wrestling, which all the guys, I can't believe it. I think Ogre has to be so sympathetic because he didn't want to harm one of the girls. Literally, he just cried when he won. Damn. Then came the burping contest, which Ogre thought was good until Booger released a big one and he won. Then came the Jalatos, the spear, which Lamar won. Then came the tricycle race, which you have to keep drinking without falling off your butt. And Takashi won right there. And after that came the fun race, which is right. The Alpha Betas did like a kissing thing, while the Tri-Lambs and the Moose pie, cream pie, which Lewis is trying to get a kiss from Betty. Instead, he offered the fat woman, which, damn. That's when Lewis starts to get his little revenge by grabbing Stan's mask and sneaking into one of the rides, pretending to be him, to get some coochie from Betty. Meanwhile, Stan, Ogre, and his friend will wonder why there's a full line at the Tri-Lambs. Ogre managed to get a pie. He said it was good. Until he knows why. Because when he showed why, there's a photo of Betty topless, literally, and Stan said, "That's my pie." It shows both Takashi and Poindexter cutting the image of Betty and putting it in the bottom of the pie and putting whipped cream on top. Damn, some surprise, ain't it? You heard one of those Wonder Balls, right? Happy Pies. Back at the attraction, Betty was getting excited until she realizes Lewis, but instead of being mad, she actually likes it. And she asks if all nerds are like this, and she wants to have to do it again, which, during this time, it was considered rape. Yeah. People keep telling Lewis the villain, but, hey, yeah, give it a chance, because, hey, throw out the window, yeah. Back at the main contest, which is the singing, the alpha betas and the Phi's did like a comedy until the Tri-Lambs along with the moves did like a damn concert and they won the competition and won the title. The coach demanded them berate the alpha betas and decided to wreck the Tri-Lamb house, literally. Lewis went, I think Lewis or Gilbert went over there trying to force him until Lewis was picked up and tossed into the water found by the Alpha Betas during the pep rally. All of them managed to get there. I think. Sorry. Even the dean was on their side until the coach tried to punch him before JT stopped them with his group of Lambda, really right there imposing them, putting them in fear. Lewis gives a speech about them, and everybody's on the nerd side. And Betty breaks up with Stan and beats with Lewis. While the song "We Are the Champions" plays in the end. And Dean tells the Alpha Betas to fix up their house while the Tri-Labs stay at the dorm, which and the coach said, "Where are we gonna stay? You jocks, stay in the gym." And it cuts from there. And that was Revenge of the Nerds, released in 1984. And this was a film. It was quite popular, actually. And this was a film. It was made today. It would be collar pulling right there. I mean, there's a lot of videos people criticize. I think about the between the nerds being the real villains because okay, you got the panty raids, Lewis, quote unquote, raping a woman, Betty, and she actually likes it. Yeah. Back in those days, they considered them the heroes, but now they look more like the villains. But to me, I think the jocks were more the villain because, let's see, Burning Cross, throwing everybody out the window. Yeah. But yeah, let me let me know what you think about this movie, and if you haven't seen the movie from television or you have the Blu-ray that has all the 4 films, and tell me which one was your favorite part of the movie. And if you like this video, give it a like. That'll be awesome. And until then, have a great day. Remember to subscribe. Hit the bell so you don't miss our great content. Like it, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. See ya.